Election 2012 on NECN. Brought to you by SBLI, the no-nonsense life insurance company.
7:17 in the morning show. It is the final sprint in campaign 2012. The pace, if you can believe it, will step up considerably for the candidates following the lull of Hurricane Sandy. So what's the strategy in a race that is too close to call for both the White House and the Massachusetts Senate seat? Mara Dolan, policy chair for Massachusetts Democrats, Jeff Simone, communications director for Mass Young Republicans. They've got opinions. We're going to ask them right now. Jeff, Romney's spending a lot of time in New Hampshire. They've only got 4 electoral votes. Why?
Because it's going to be that close. Every electoral vote is going to come right down to the wire. He's crisscrossing the country, Colorado, Nevada, New Hampshire, even though they don't have as many electoral votes as, say, in Ohio or Florida. Every vote is critical, and he knows New Hampshire is up for grabs.
Mark, it's going to come down to the economy. We got a jobs report coming up in just over an hour here that's going to influence things, I think, a little bit. New Hampshire's got a good economy. Ohio's got a pretty good economy. Unemployment is down there. The president's going to spend most of his time in Ohio. Explain.
Ohio is critically important. Mitt Romney cannot win without Ohio. Barack Obama is ahead. He's doing well in Ohio, and Mitt Romney is really hurting himself there by running false ads which contain lies about the state of the auto industry.
Jeff, you might disagree with that.
I definitely disagree with that. Of course, that's why we're on the panel. But Mitt Romney is running ads that basically saying President Obama did exactly what he planned on doing before the auto bailouts, which was a managed bankruptcy, and that's the absolute truth.
Well, let's talk about surrogates a little bit, okay? There's been talk about Chris Christie. In fact, he's trying to take care of his people in New Jersey, and the president came. He accepted help from the president. Some saying, what, is he now supporting the president? Bloomberg comes out and does support the president, an independent coming out there. Colin Powell, they're running ads with him out there supporting Obama. How does this affect Romney? Who's he out there fighting for him at this point?
Well, I think it transcends politics for the situation in New Jersey, and New Jersey is probably solidly in President Obama's corner as far as electoral votes. So I don't see it that much affecting the actual election itself. But as far as politically out there, yes, it does make President Obama look good, which is what he should be doing, exactly what he is doing, which is helping Governor Christie, and Governor Christie should be putting politics aside and helping the citizens.
What's Romney going to do to counter that this weekend?
Campaign his butt off.
Yeah, all right. So the job reports come out. Let's say the jobs report, as predicted, suggests a little increase in unemployment. That's tough for the president. He's got a difficult road to hoe that way.
I think what we're seeing is slow, steady progress. We were really on the brink of a global financial catastrophe in 2008. We've come back from that. We're seeing slow progress, but it is steady and it is progress. People want to be able to count on economic growth. They can have that with Barack Obama, who's been consistent about his economic plans throughout this campaign.
Quick final bit, Jeff, talk about Brown-Warren. How do you see that playing out here?
Down to the wire. We're going to be up very late on Tuesday night. I think it's going to be a dead heat. Polls showing Brown up by 2, Warren up by 7, depending on who you go to. Another one out in western New England saying he's up with independents.
Mara, final word, what's going to be the key of that race?
I think Elizabeth Warren's doing very well. She was in a small town, Concord, this week for a rally. The turnout was huge. She's in a very good position.
All right, it's all going to be get out the vote. Thanks to you both for your comments going into this weekend. Bridget, over to you and Danielle.